going on, guys? It's the Bomb Reviews here, and today I'm going to be doing a tutorial video on how you could build a legendary team in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So, first off, when you're building a team of legendaries and mythicals, but I count them as the same, you just basically want to have the same rules as building a regular team, which are you want to have a balanced team, and you want to decide what kind of team you want, because even though they are legendaries, they still obviously have types. They may not have genders, but they do have types. So I'm going to start off with a very powerful Pokemon, which is Mewtwo. Mewtwo has a attack of 252, defense of 227, special attack 361, and you guys can see special defense and speed. His moveset, which I have for him, is Psy Strike, Me First, Thunder, and Shadow Ball. Now, Mewtwo is very powerful, and the stats are boosted a little bit if they're shiny, so my whole team is shiny. Second off, everyone knows Pokemon. Hold on one second. I gotta do this just for the video. I want to do it. So everyone knows Pokemon Omega Ruby, you get Groudon, and Pokemon Alpha Sapphire, you get Kyogre. So they are very powerful, so we're going to throw in Kyogre. So here it is, Kyogre right here. There's his stats you could take a look at. And the moveset I have for him is Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump's really not that powerful move. Well, it is, but I like to use it for fire types and stuff like that. Blizzard, Sheer Cold, and Aqua Tail. So as you can see here, I'm building a team that can come in and hit the other target. Hit the enemy's team. I want to knock them out, and then I want my Pokemon also to have pretty good defense stats so they could take hits. So you could obviously check the stats. The higher the stat is, the more powerful that stat is. And the lower it is, the less powerful it is. So as you see, Mewtwo and Groudon, or Mewtwo and Kyogre. Next one is Groudon. So Groudon is a ground type. His attack is 355, which is amazing. So Groudon is one of our main attackers. My moveset is Precipite Blades or something. I can't really say that. I cannot. Sorry guys. I really hate watching back these videos when I'm editing it and I hear myself trying to pronounce these names. But his moves are Blades, I'm just going to say Blades, and then Eruption, Fissure, and Stone Edge. I'm using him more as a ground type and rock type rather than his fire, but of course you have to have Eruption in case you come across a bug or steel or a water type. Or, not a water type. But, yeah, so Groudon's going to go on there because, again, he is going to be one of our main attackers. But he's not going to be the main. He's going to be one of it. Our main attacker is Yveltal. He is amazing. His attack is 361 and his speed is 326. So usually I have him go out first, and he usually gets the first move. He's very fast, and his attack is great. He's a dark and flying type. I have Focus Blast, Oblivion Wing, Sucker Punch, and U-Turn. U-Turn is not a very powerful move, but what it does is it does deal damage and switches out the Pokemon. Which normally, when you switch out your Pokemon, it takes your turn up, but with Yveltal learning this move, or other bug type Pokemon that can learn it, you go and you do a little bit of damage. Sometimes it's very effective, sometimes it's not, most times it's not, and you get to switch out. Next up, we're gonna do, everyone likes to throw out Rayquaza. Everyone likes to throw out Reshiram, Zekrom, Kyurem, just, all those dragon types. So we're gonna get someone who can counter them. Xerneas. Xerneas is a fairy type. The stats on Xerneas is pretty even throughout, around the 200 range. Special attack is 354, which is amazing. My moveset for him is Dazzling Glade, Moonblast, and Thunderbolt. Geomancy I'm not saying because I'm actually not going to use that move at all because I'm trying to get Flash Cannon. With Flash Cannon, instead of Geomancy, replacing it, it's going to be amazing. So yeah, we're going to throw in Xerneas. So now we have a very steady team. Notice that every type is different. We don't have two psychics, we don't have two waters. Everything's kind of evened out here. And let's just review what we have so far. We have fairy, ground, psychic, water, and dark, and flying. Now we have one last spot, and as you can see, X and Y, you would either get Xerneas or Yveltal. I have both of them. Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, you will get we can get Kyogre or Groudon. And then I just use Mewtwo because he's overall amazing. Now we're going to get something else that could stay in here. Now let's just look what I have. Here's my legendaries. Darkrai is great. He is just a dark type, but my Darkrai cannot take hits. One strategy you can use with Darkrai if you're interested in using him is throw him out first, and if he's not already speed trained, train his speed mostly. And one strategy with him is that you could throw him out first, use Dark Void, and then switch out Pokemon, which is not really a great strategy considering that you have to throw out Darkrai, use Dark Void, then switch out, and then throw out and throw out another Pokemon. By the time that happens, the Pokemon that is already asleep will probably wake up soon. So Genesect. Genesect is an amazing Pokemon. His stats are, his attack is 322, and the rest are pretty even out. I have Technoblast, Bug Buzz, Zap Cannon, which is not going to be there, and Dark Pulse. I'm going to use Genesect as kind of like a generic Pokemon, because I'm just going to use them kind of around everything. Technoblast, if you have Genesect, if you do not know, you can put different drives on him, which will change his type moves, increase it, and Technoblast will shoot basically a ball of whatever drive you have on. So if I have the burn drive, it's going to shoot out a ball of fire. So overall, we're going to throw in Genesect too, because we can change his types out, and I know it's not really, but if you're like planning to defeat someone and you're already kind of another team, you can use Genesect to maneuver it around. But just to warn you guys, Genesect is a Bug and Steel, so obviously he's weak to fire. So if the other opponent is using a fire type, try to throw out Genesect and switch him out just to defeat the fire type, and you can throw Genesect in. So overall, let's review the team we have here is Mewtwo, Groudon, Fairy, Genesect, Yveltal, and Kyogre. That's a very powerful team right there. A lot of people actually use the same combination. They might switch out Genesect with something else. But it's just a very even team, and it's great for coming in, hitting and attacking the enemy, you know, pretty well. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this helped. Again, this was not too in detail, like you don't want to use this, you don't want to use that. Again, I'm sorry about that, actually, because I just thought of it. Like, I'm just basically throwing together a team on this video. It's not really an in-depth tutorial, but it's basically a basic idea of what you could do. So you guys copy the team if you want to. It's very powerful. It's worked out great. Just my recommendations for each one, and you gotta, again, think of what kind of team you want. For example, Regigigas is a great team if you want to just make a team that the other team can damage hits, and then you have like one other Pokemon, like in my case that'd be Groudon, you know, Mewtwo, that can deal some damage. So again, it's good to have Xerneas on the team. He will obviously defeat, he's really good killing dragon and dark types. Groudon, overall great, does damage to a lot of Pokemon. Mewtwo is just amazing, his overall stats, you could, not to mention, you can Mega Evolve him. And again, Kyogre and Groudon are a special type because you can put the blue orbs on them. It's just basically Mega Evolving them, not counting as a Mega Evolve. So you could have Groudon, Kyogre, and then one other Pokemon you can basically Mega Evolve with it. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope this helped. If it did not help, I apologize. I'm pretty sure there is some more videos out there. And again, if there's no other videos like how to build a legendary team, just kind of go off of a regular team, how to have like a balanced team and a standard team. You gotta figure out which kind you want. So again, thank you guys for watching this video, and be sure to check out the channel later today because I'm posting 2 other reviews of, maybe tutorials, yeah, 2 other reviews. Once we reach 40 subs, you guys get a special 40 subs special, because each 20 subs we get, yeah, I might have to boost it up, because if I start getting popular, which I hope happens, not popular, but I'm at, like, a lot of people start noticing my channel, and I get 20 subs maybe a day, or not a day, but like in 2 days. I'm not going to be doing like a 20 sub special each day. But yeah, so if you have subscribed, again, thank you. And if you're not, be sure to subscribe and check out the channel. See you guys later.